Hey everyone. Okay, so this is the second French game, French adventure game that I'm starting this week. So most of you, I think most people who watch my channel probably know about Coktel Vision, which was a French computer game developer, which I guess started off independent and then they were later purchased by Sierra. I think they were bought up by Sierra in like the early 1990s. But they started off making, independent, making their own games. And there were not a lot of French game developers, like really big ones. And the ones that did exist were often just kind of making sort of fairly typical games. But Cocktail Vision was different because they made games that were very arty. Like they were sort of stereotypically French in the sense that their games don't necessarily make a lot of sense. They weren't necessarily always that successful as games. They were more like art pieces. And we're going to see that today. So the game that I wanted to play is one of Coktel Vision's lesser-known adventures. It's called Lost in Time. Now, Coktel Vision is probably best known for their Goblins series, which are great games. Don't get me wrong; those are really good games, but they're pretty well known, and everybody's played them. And I wanted to do something a little bit less well known. So, some of you, I don't know how many of you actually know who Muriel Tramy is. She's the woman who designed this game and also several other Cocktail Vision games. She was actually kind of considered the French Roberta Williams because she made so many games for this company, and they're pretty much all adventure games. Most of them are of I'll try to be polite and say they were of questionable quality. Most of them, for some reason, have some sort of slightly erotic elements. Like they're not pornographic, but they have, sort of like a bit of eroticism to them, which again is, it's very French. Like you have this sort of erotic, but not like really crossing the line into pornographic element. And then there's just this weird sort of artiness to it that makes it all very again it's more like an art piece than a game. Anyway, let's go ahead and run the game rather than just me trying to describe it because I don't really know what I'm talking about anyway. So we could just run Lost, but let me actually just quickly run the setup program. I kind of like this game's setup program because it looks pretty cool, like the way they have the logo there in the background. It reminds me a little bit of the SimCity 2000 setup program. Just sort of visually, it looks similar. So I can't even change these for some reason. Like I can't change stuff like the graphics card or mouse or the language or the joystick. I can change the sound card. Sound Blaster is fine. Ooh, advanced configuration. What do we have for advanced? Okay, this is just the DMA and IRQ of the sound card. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and hit OK. Oh, deep note. Coktel Vision presents Lost in Time. Yes, created by project manager Muriel Tramy.
Oh, my head. Where am I? I must be drunk. Or am I dreaming? The ship, the box, the man.
There you go, folks. That's the introduction to the game. Welcome to Lost in Time. That is your intro to the game. I'm gonna turn that game audio down a bit. Music here is very moody. It's kind of atmospheric, but it's also a little loud. It's actually kind of loud. So we're here in on a ship, and we have really no idea how we got here. So this is a first-person adventure. It's kind of like, I actually don't know exactly where this game came out in relation to Myst. Like, did this game come out after Myst or before it? But this was, the early 1990s. It was right around that time when people thought that first-person games were the future. They thought that third-person games were, obsolete and people wouldn't play them anymore, and first-person games were more immersive, which didn't work out that well. It was not really, in retrospect, it was not really a great move for the game industry, but, this game's not bad. I'm probably going to complain about this game a lot because there's a lot to complain about. There's a lot to make fun of, but I've said before, if I go to the trouble of playing a game on my channel, it means that I like the game enough to at least take a look at it. So I'm going to complain about this game a lot, but it's not a bad game. It just has some really kind of weird stuff about it. So yeah, this is the story. These 3 lines, this is your whole introduction to the game. You have no idea what's going on, and we have to kind of piece together what's happened. Why are we here in this ship? And what's this box and the man that she's talking about? Is she talking about her box? So let's see. So it's the usual sort of point and click. There's a bucket here. Okay, the bucket's empty. Clicking the right mouse button brings up your inventory. So what do we have? We have pliers for some reason. We have an acid solution for some reason, and we have a small pipe. It's definitely definitely an interesting set of inventory items. Okay, so I guess we can't do anything with the empty bucket. What about this stool? That's mahogany. I like how the game just... You move the mouse over the stool and says, that's mahogany. Oh, what's this? A nail. It's in too tight. Oh, that's what she said. Or maybe he... Oh, okay. Maybe we can use the pliers to ply it out?
Must I be proud of everything I find?
So you probably haven't figured it out yet. I mean, the game doesn't really tell you right off the top, but our character is a woman, so yeah, so I'm gonna, I guess, read these in a woman's voice because we are playing a woman in this game. Okay, so we got a nail. Great, we pulled out the nail with the stool. Can we put it back on the stool? No, it doesn't do anything. All right, what's this? A poster. 1840, that's an old poster, but it looks really new. 1840, this is 1992. Hey, that rhymes. You know, new and two. Yeah, this game came out in, I guess, 1992 or somewhere around that time, or was it 93, 94, something like that. Right, what do we have here?
Ooh, my head. The manor, the lighthouse, the chimney. What happened? Where am I?
So we have some barrels here. Oh, look, behind this barrel is a lamp. This will help you to see things. It's good that she knows what a lamp is for. Like, you know, when you see a lamp, just in case somebody doesn't know what a lamp is for, you might want to explain to them. Lamps help you see things because, you know, people might not know. I mean, there's stuff that, you know, not everybody knows. There's no shame in it. Just in case anybody's wondering, what's the lamp for? It helps you see. What does the blue lamp do? It turns blue. All right. I'm twisting my neck, but I still can't see a thing. Just the way this game describes some things, like the game could say there's nothing behind the barrel or in the barrel, but no, I'm twisting my neck, but I still can't see a thing. Another one! Another stool. Nothing moved! Oh boy, this game is wonderful. It's just one of those games where I guess it's probably partly also the translation, but I think it's probably partly just, you know, these are... They have a more, they have a different outlook on life. They just phrase their thoughts differently. Okay, we have a box here. A box with a lock on it. Is it just me or have I been picking locks all morning? Well, I don't know. I don't remember picking locks before in this game. I mean, I haven't been playing this game very long. Maybe I forgot that I picked a lock earlier in the game. That's possible, I guess. But I don't know what you've been doing before the game started, ma'am. It's kind of what everybody's wondering here at this point, I guess. All right, can we use something on the lock? Can we use the pliers to smash open the lock? Ooh, it's an excellent idea, but it doesn't work. Can we pick the lock with the nail? As if it would work. Hey, come on. Acid. Let's pour acid on the lock. It's not strong enough. The acid... Okay, do we need to concentrate the acid somehow? It's a small pipe. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Locked, of course. Okay, I think we need to come back here later and do something else with that. All right.
I must be dreaming. This ship is moving. But it was shipwrecked. What am I doing here?
A post. This is the way out. I could climb up this post, but it's too smooth. Okay, we need to figure out a way to make the post less smooth, I guess. A bucket. Oh.
Yes, that's me. I recognize myself, that's for sure.
Okay, we recognize ourselves in the water. That's good. Can we take some water? Oh. Okay, you can make little splashes in the water. Doesn't really seem to do anything, but okay. Barrels. It's real dark back there. All right, can we use the lamp to see? Yes, we can. Hey, what do we find? A sponge. I wouldn't have seen it without the lamp. It's almost worn out. Can we put the sponge in the bucket? I guess we can. No, 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 don't be mistaken. I'm not ready to start over with a clean slate. You see what I mean? This is just wonderful. Like, the game makes no sense. These messages make absolutely no sense. It's just... It's a nice looking game, but it makes absolutely no sense. All right, she's twisting her neck to see the barrels. All right, what do we have here? An opening. Ooh. I can't see a thing. I can't go down there until I can see what's going on. Well, I guess the lamp might help us to see down here. All right, there we go. Rather damp down. Oh, She finds it rather damp down there. Well, I mean that will happen when it nothing to be ashamed of. That happens sometimes. A barrel smells like brown rum. A cask. Oak. Just says oak. Like it does it? Ooh, a bottle of palm oil. Okay. It's from the Isle of St. Cristobal. Where could that be? The date on it is 1840. It's nearly full. Oak. Nothing like it to age fine spirits. Okay. Let's see. What do we have over here? A chain? Where there are chains, there can be no pleasure. I beg to differ, but I probably shouldn't go into details here. This is not one of those erotic games that I was talking about. Dirty water. Let's splash around in the dirty water. A dead rat! Yeah, disgusting. That'll teach me to put my hands everywhere. Oh dear. No way I'll put my hands back in there. Yeah, that is a little disgusting. Alright, what do we have here? A pump. Ooh. A pump with a handle, even. It's stuck. I can't make it move. Alright, do we have something that can make it move? Maybe, use the pliers? It's not strength that we need, but gentleness. Maybe the oil? Can we oil the handle? A drop of oil. Okay, we got rid of this dirty water, so now there's no water left down here. So now can we... Okay, the pump worked perfectly. Alright. Alright, so what can we access now that we couldn't access before with the water here? This chain? Oh, there's a corkscrew. Okay, that's it. No wonder with all these barrels. Okay, so we found the corkscrew because we drained out the water. Wouldn't this corkscrew float? I mean, it's probably... Well, I don't know. Who knows? Alright. Alright, is there anything else we can get down here? I guess not. We've looked in these barrels. I think that's it. I think we're done down here. Alright, fair enough. So, what can we do here? Nothing. We need to figure out something with this post, I guess. That seems like the way out, but that is for later. Alright, and this lock, I don't... Oh, use the corkscrew on the lock. No use trying to open this trunk right now. I'll do that later. Okay, I guess for some reason we can... Okay, alright. Well, if you say so, let's leave it for later. We're running out of things to interact with here. Okay, I came in this way and there was a hole here. Not a wall made of wooden planks? Question mark? I hear something behind the poster. Hello, is anybody there? Let's see, can we, wipe off the poster? Oh, let's see what's behind it. Okay. A knot. Oh, alright, well, let's see. I mean, I guess logically the corkscrew. A knot in the wood. The wood is softer there. Okay, yeah, seems like a logical thing to use the corkscrew here. Hey, there we go. That was fast. I don't think corkscrews work that way. I don't think that... Well, I guess they shortened that animation for entertainment purposes, so we wouldn't have to go through the tedious process of boring out the wood, because that would be boring. Alright, let's take a look in the hole now. Hello, my friend. I made a hole so I could talk with you. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? That's the woman whom we play in this game, by the way. Does it? Oh, I don't think it automatically advances. You have to click the mouse to advance. But yeah, you don't really see her whole face right now. You just see her eye and a little bit of her hair. But this is our character. This is the woman that we play.
Woman, one would have to be deaf not to hear the noise you are making. You can move around, but I am shackled to the ship.
Yeah, this guy is, I guess, a slave in the slave galley of this ship. I would like to take this moment to remind you that the designer of this game is a black woman. So this game can't be racist or sexist. I know right now some of you are saying, oh, that's a relief, because looking at this scene here and what the guy's saying, it seemed like it was both. But no, it can't be. It's impossible.
I am free to move around, but I don't know how I got here. What about you?
In the great country, I am Yoruba, the last son of a noble family of Egyptian wizards. I just lost it at Egyptian wizards. Yes, of course. He's an Egyptian wizard. He also doesn't look Egyptian because Egyptians actually aren't black. Like Northern Africans actually are not like that dark skinned. But okay, never mind. My duty is to guard the treasure of my ancestors. But because I was taken away from my land and enslaved with the others, I am no longer a free man. And since this disruption in time, my memory has been wandering.
A slave? A treasure? It must be the box with the Egyptian sarcophagus. But where am I? We're on a ship, aren't we?
Yes, this ship belongs to Jarlath de la Prunellière, a very rich man. He has a plantation and slaves on St. Cristobal Island. I lived on the island until the master decided to ship me along with the treasure of my tribe.
Jarlath, I am here because of him. The slave trade has long been forbidden, hasn't it? Where is this ship going?
It is going to that cold land where all the men like Jarlath come from, but I will kill myself before we arrive there. Because I have a knife.
You have a knife? Give it to me. I have a better use for it.
Why should I give it to you? I have no reason to live anymore. On the island, I left all that made my life worth living, the love of my life. The woman I love, my Velvet, she is the master's wife, but I love her more than my life. We have a child.
Incredible! You stole Jarlath's wife? Well, because of the child, you should not lose courage. Give me the knife. I will come back and free you.
So basically you're saying, so if he didn't have the kid, he should just kill himself. Like, if you don't have children, yeah, just kill yourself. No, I mean, your life has no meaning then.
You must be joking, woman. I am tied to the ship, and this room is sealed tight as a tomb.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. I will free you, I promise.
And why should I trust you, woman? Even if for some unknown reason I believed you.
Okay.
Thank you for believing me, Yoruba. When I get out of here, I will come back and free you. I promise.
All right, we got the knife. And yeah, that flickering up here shows you the, hold on. Yeah, so we have a notebook here. Oh, I guess I could have shown this before. I wake up in the hold of a sailing ship. My head is aching and I do not understand what happened. If we click forward. Is that it? You can actually type in your own notes here if you want, but yeah, our character will start filling these in as she goes. I thought. Oh, I see. Okay. You have to click on the right here. Now you can see first meeting with Yoruba, an Egyptian sorcerer and guardian of the treasure. All right. Okay, so yeah, up here we have the menu bar, as it were. So yeah, jokers are basically hints. The game has this was a common thing in Coktel Vision games to have in-game hints. And yeah, if you collect jokers, then you get hints from the game, but we have no jokers here now. So in our inventory, yeah, you can pull up the inventory just by clicking the right mouse button like that. Movement. Yeah, so you can actually see, I mean, it's kind of an interesting sort of in-game map system, I guess, sort of. What else? Oh yeah, options. Turn the music on and off. Info. So yeah, so the first two lines are the actual date and time in real life, and I think the fourth line there is, yeah, it's like it's the time. It is actually the time in the game, like the current time in the game. So I guess the game is a day-night cycle or something. And then control panel, you can save, load, quit, or version 1.10. Copyright MDO. What's MDO? Games from Coktel Vision. I can't imagine how you get the abbreviation MDO from Coktel Vision, but okay. All right, so So what can we interact with here? I mean, we can't get in here with the knife, can we? I don't think the knife will... Okay, we'll have to come back and do this later. Alright. What about this post? Can we use the knife on the post? I'll carve a step. Okay. She cut off this size of a sliver of wood. What do you folks suppose is the probability that a person can now climb up this post while using a ledge of that size as a stepping stone, or not a stepping stone, but a step? Okay, well, and it was easy too. I mean, I don't think that any human being can actually step on that and rest their weight on something that size, but she says the climb was easy now because she carved out a tiny notch in the wood with a knife. Ah, here's a door. I can hear scratching behind it. This door should slide, but it won't budge a bit. Alright. The sliding door. So yeah, so down here, if you move the mouse down here, it's like there's the space under the door. It's completely stuck. It must not be used very often. Can we... Oh, we lost a bunch of items. Yeah, this is one of those games that just kind of takes away your inventory items when you no longer need them. So we stopped needing all the things that we had down. Well, not all the things, but everything that isn't these 6 things. So, okay, so everything we don't have anymore, we don't need anymore. All right. A lamp. It's not working anymore. It's broken. What's the difference between it's not working anymore and it's broken? A wooden pin. They're used to coil the ropes, and they're really stuck. A rack. It's perfectly all right. This rack is perfectly all right. All right, so here we have more racks and more wooden pins. Otherwise, nothing to see here. There's nothing to do here. So this goes back down to where we were, or we can walk forward. All right, so what do we have here? We have a cannon. The kick must be incredible. A barrel. Empty. Cannonballs. No wonder with all these cannons. That's right, where there are cannons, there must be cannonballs. Another barrel. Rotten. Another cannon. This one has a big chip on its shoulder. Alright, on the other side here, oh, to the closet. Ooh. A halyard. We can't reach the halyard. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything else here. Can we use anything? Can we use like the pliers to grab the halyard? I can't reach it, it's not long enough. Alright. I guess we can't do anything with this cannon in the closet. Alright, and if we go on here... A container. It's to cook cane sugar? Does she know that, or is she just kind of guessing? Oh, hey, a towel. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Towel. Okay, that's useful, maybe. This container contained raw cane sugar. Alright, what do we have over here? A porthole. Impossible to open. Impossible. Boxes. Contraband goods. Alright, and those other... Whoops. I meant to turn around and look at the other boxes, but I guess they're probably also contraband goods. Alright, a chariot. It's mounted on those cannon wheels. Alright. Now we have a chariot here. A ring. I can pull in as much as I want. It won't budge. Looks like cinnamon bark, cocoa beans. Alright. A wooden panel. There is a notch in the wood. Can it make Minecraft? Can we bore it through with a corkscrew again? Doesn't do anything. The pliers? Or like the nail? Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do there. Oh, a cannonball. Oh, cannonballs. And a broken ore. Hey, great, we got a broken ore. Just what I always wanted. They are round and smooth. Alright. Alright. Oh, and a trap door. Ooh, check it out. A trap door with a lock on it. Can we... Okay, we don't have a key. Can we get through this? Doesn't work. Burn it with acid. Doesn't do anything. Pick it with the nail. No. Alright. There's a rod here. The rod is locked to the floor and prevents the trap door from opening. Okay, so we need to somehow unlock this rod, I guess.
rod is locked to the floor, impossible to unlock. Or can we... Can we pry it with the ore? I guess not. Looks like a metal rod. It's probably stronger than a wooden ore, especially a broken wooden ore. The ore already broke. How do I get out of the screen? Oh, here we go. Down there. Okay. I feel like we've already explored this place pretty much. What do we... let's see. What do we need to do? Do we need to try to get one of these wooden pins? It's impossible to remove them even by banging on them. I seem to recall that we need to get a wooden pin. I thought we needed to get a wooden pin. Didn't we need to get one of these? Oh, there we go. If you really work at it, you can get one out. That is true. That's my motto in life. Okay, so we have a wooden pin and we have an ore, which seem similar to each other in material and form, but I guess they work differently. I mean, yeah, I guess they have different forms. Right, let's see. So what do we... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We need to pull this ring. It's slippery. I can't grip it. That's right. The ring is so slippery. I think what we need to do is use the towel to grab it because the towel makes it less slippery. A towel helps to get a better grip. Well, what was that noise on my right? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, a cache. Soap. Strange place to hide soap. Is it such a rare kind? This bottom moves. No doubt it hides a mechanism. False bottom. I don't think that's a bottom. That's more like a... I mean, it's like a niche or something. Doesn't really... It's not... Okay, well, fair enough. All right. Okay, was that all we can do there? I guess so. So what do we have now? We have... Oh, yeah, I remember this puzzle. Okay. So, I said that I'm going to complain about some things about this game. Some of the puzzles in this game are pretty representative of the kind of puzzle that made people stop wanting to play these games. I don't know what kind of sense this makes, but we have a bar of soap, right? Now, what do you do with soap? You can wash things with it. You can make things slippery with it. Maybe you could conceivably say, let's make something slippery with the bar of soap. But what do you do with the bar of soap here? What you do is, remember this cannon had a chip on it? Because it's rusty. So what you do, of course, is you use the soap with the rusty cannon. And what that does is that makes soap shavings. Yes, you rub the soap on the rusty cannon, and that turns it into soap shavings. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? I mean, that's just like, that's obvious. Every child knows that that's how you make soap shavings. Okay, and then I mentioned making something slippery. Well, there's this door here. Now, if you want to make something slippery with soap, you'd probably have to get it wet, right? Maybe put it in water and get a big lather and then somehow like... but in Lost in Time, what you do is you put the soap shavings underneath the door. And that makes it work again. That makes the sliding door slide again. Now, if you think that doesn't make much sense, then you might not be cut out to play this game. This game might just be a little too logical for you. So, because, of course, you put soap shavings under the door, and that makes a stuck door slide again. Okay, we'll want to see, of course, what's behind the door, but I'll go ahead and leave you all in suspense and check that out next time. This has been the first video of Lost in Time. Again, I'd just like to say, I do like this game. I'm going to laugh at it and make fun of it a lot, because there is obviously a lot to laugh at and make fun of. I mean, there's some things about the game are kind of ridiculous. But it is a nice game. I do like this game. I enjoy this game. It's nice looking. It has nice music and sort of a nice ambience. It's very sort of, it's kind of romantic. Like, not in the sense of romance between two people, not like that kind of romance, but just romantic in the sense of a spring day in the countryside. Like it's romantic like that, which again is kind of French, but yeah, it's a French game. It's sort of a uniquely French take on adventure games, and I thought that was nice, and that's why I wanted to play this. So I am enjoying myself. I'm just complaining a lot because, come on, you make soap shavings by rubbing the soap on a rusty cannon. And then the soap shavings make the door work again. I mean, come on. I think I'm allowed to laugh at that. All right, anyway, I'm done for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time here in Lost in Time. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.